chagrins, mes plaisirs. Je n'ai plus besoin de balayer les amours avec leur trémolo, balayer pour toujours. Je repars à zéro. Non,
Grandpa, when I was 18, I was lucky enough to go to Belgium on holiday with you and Gran. It was such a special trip. Now, you might think that the highlight of my trip was when you, Gran, Anne-Marie, and Francois decided that the first place you would take me was the little red light district of the town. Yes, sitting in the car with the four of you, watching women dance in the windows could possibly be the most awkward but hilariously funny memory that I have. But my best and most favorite memory of that holiday and of you is a very long walk just you and I took through the most beautiful forest I've ever seen. We walked for what felt like hours and we talked and we talked. It was hard keeping up with you. It seemed that you could walk and walk without tiring. My holidays spent with the family in Zim were honestly some of my best memories. I always couldn't wait to get there so that I could ride on the back of your motorbike through the koppies. It was so much fun. You're such a strong, hardworking, and spirited man. But best of all, I loved your inner child, the one who snuck sweets for me when Gran was cooking dinner, and the one who tricked me into picking stinging nettles as a bunch of flowers for Gran. I loved how you cheated during board games, even though you thought I was too small to notice. Well, I did. And I love how you made treasure chests for us to find, and I loved your sense of humor. I only have happy memories of being with you, and I'm so grateful that you were in my life. Whilst I didn't get to spend a lot of time with you, I honestly enjoyed all the time I spent with you. I love you, Grandpa.
What a magical place your home for us had been, a beautiful rose-covered cottage in between the tall trees. Yes, it was true, in fact we did sit upon your knee, but never a dull moment with you it would be. And while in the kitchen our granny was baking delights, you were always trying to give us awful fright. Lazy days spent walking in the summer breeze. Of course you had to tell us a leopard had gotten free, as you climbed up into a tiny little tree, explaining how there was simply no space for me. You took us to work and read us our rights. We were to have as much coke as we liked, as long as other adults were nowhere in sight. Yes, you were hard-working, strong and smart, but you could always tell my grandpa apart. Because, dear Grandpa, to me you will always be a brave man who taught us to be fun and carefree.
I really wish I could be with you all today as you think about Grandpa and celebrate his life. The thing I always think about when I think about Grandpa is that he knew how to enjoy life. He was definitely a social person who loved being around people and making them happy, and he loved having fun. I think that today is a great opportunity to raise a glass to him and to celebrate life in the same way that he did, surrounded by people who loved him. The one thing I know about Grandpa is that he loved his family. He raised his children the best way he could and worked incredibly hard his whole life to ensure his family was well provided for. He was an incredibly strong and generous man, and at the end of the day I think that is the best thing you can ever do, or rather be. The mental image I have of Grandpa whenever I think of him is walking with him in Norton, and how happy and at peace he would always be during those walks. The impression I had of Grandpa in general is that he was always in a state of peace. I think that Grandpa slept well every night knowing that he had done his best each day, and I'm sure that he is at peace now knowing that he did his best in life and that he led a good life. I want to take this opportunity to raise my glass to my Grandpa, a generous, strong, and loving man.